Hello and welcome to another Make Music Day official broadcast. This time we are joining Elin Manahan Thomas and she's going to be delivering a brilliant singing lesson and Singalongathon challenge.
Hi, happy Sunday. How's everyone doing? It's raining just behind you out my window, so this seems like a really good time and a good day to get a bit of music making, to join together wherever we are in the world, to hum a bit, to make a bit of noise. So my name is Elin Manahan Thomas. I am a singer. I also run a choir, so I've got a kids' choir at the school where my little boys go. And the whole idea behind this choir was to have fun, to sing together and to come together, really. So we call this our singing club. We like to think of it as a hobby where we make our music and we draw ideas from each other. So that's what I've got for you today. I'm hoping that you will join in with my singing club. So in order to sing, we're going to start with the total basics. You might think that singing is all about your voice, but it's really not. Your singing is about all of you. It's a whole body experience. It's totally holistic. So before we sing a note, I want you to get up slowly, gently. It is a Sunday morning, take your time. And we're going to start from the bottom up. So you can't see my feet, which is a shame. They're all the way down here. But I'd like you to start off by circling your feet like I'm circling my wrists. So you're going to circle them. I'm just going to wake up all the parts of the body because we really are going to need all of them in order to sing. And when you've done one foot, I'm going to transfer to the other one. Going to get nice and limber. And every muscle counts when it comes to your body, because in a way, your body is the frame and it is your entire instrument for your voice. So that's our feet. Let's get our hips going. Can you do me a hula hoop? A good hula hoop. And breathe as you go. Breathing in, breathing out, going one way. You must know by now, singing is all about the breath. We can only make sound when breath comes out through our vocal cords and makes them vibrate or shake so much that they make a noise. So we've done our hula hoop this way. And now we're just going to stretch, crucially important, of course, to stretch our rib cages and to wake our lungs up. So let's really go over this morning. It might not be what you signed up for with Singing Club, but it's very important. Plus it's a Sunday morning, so we're probably all feeling a little bit meh. So we're going to stretch the other way. And then, of course, crucially important is going to be our head and neck. So let's get your shoulders going nice and comfy. Then let's get our head to one side really gently. Place your hand on the top. Keep breathing. Breathe normally. And then we're going to go to the other side. That's it, nice and gentle. Then we're going to wake up our face. So pretend that your face is like a massive lump of Play-Doh or clay. Give it a nice little rub. A nice. Wake up your nose. Wake up your eyebrows. And then one of the biggest muscles in the body, we need to get that tongue limber. So can you start by pretending that you're chewing the most delicious chewing gum, like Willy Wonka style chewing gum? Your lips and your tongue. And then we're going to get our tongue to do a north, south, east, west. So what did I say? North. So start north. So stick it out. Up. South. East. West. Nice. Okay, so now that we're kind of a little bit limber, we're going to make sure we get our perfect posture. Singing is all about the breath, and you're using your body essentially as a channel. We want to create this nice clear tube of air that's going to bring the air up and then it can come out through the front. So let's get ourselves comfy by doing a really big stretch. Again, you can't quite see me, but can you please plant your feet in the floor as though they were roots? So lift one up, plant it down, and lift the other one, plant it down. Now, can you look down? Work out where your hips are. So that's that bony bit. You can even find it under all this. So find that bony bit. And where the bony bit is, put your hands going straight down. That's where your feet need to be. Now, when we say hip width apart, some people will go, this is my hips. And some people will go, this is my hips. But your hips are here. So your feet are going to go under your hips. Make sure you're nice and comfy. And now we're going to bend down slowly and very carefully, please. You're going to bend down to your toes. Then you're going to unfurl yourself up like the biggest tree in the world, okay? So I want you to breathe as you go. So we're going to breathe out on the way down and breathe in on the way up. So let's breathe out. Nice and comfy. Now breathe in slowly. Unfurl like a seedling growing into a huge oak tree. As you get bigger, you're getting bigger. So now you've got the trunk in place. We're going to breathe some branches in. Branches are growing. And little twigs at the top, maybe. We're going to really go like this. Now, while you're up here, breathe out. Keep comfy, keep comfy. Nice big breath in. Feel how massive your chest is. Keep your chest up, put your shoulders down. Look how much space we've got. Now release it all. Okay, so this is all about accessing as many breath pockets as we can throughout the body. Now, I've talked about posture, and a perfect posture is to make sure that your eye line is exactly where it needs to be, and that we're not doing any bending in the wrong way. We don't want to be looking up, we don't want to be looking down, we don't want our bottom sticking out, we don't want to be bent over. So can you copy me? We're going to be a puppet. I want you to find the dead center of your head. It's kind of here for me. Okay, and in this dead center, oh, I'm the wrong way around in my video. In this dead center, we're going to plant a string, and we're going to pull the string right up to the ceiling. We're going to go up with the string, so only your head really is going. And you can turn this way and that way, but your head can't go left or right. And then you're going to put yourself back down again, as low as you want, as high as you want. Okay, so your head can go left to right, your body can move left to right, nice and comfy and limber. Okay, so we've got a really good comfy posture. Make sure your shoulders aren't up. Make sure they're down and comfy. So now we're going to really work on our breath. Let's start by just finding it today. Make friends with your body. Let's make friends with our breath. So start off by being a dog. Give me all the panting you can. Nice and loud. In yoga, they call this the lion, don't they? Now, can you see? I think you can even see on my t-shirt. You can see what is working to get that breath going. So put your hands on your tummy, okay? So put your thumb around your belly button and your hands either side of it, and see what happens when you pant. I'm going to give you a minute to do this. Ready? Now move your hand a little bit higher up above your belly button. Now what happens when you pant? See, that's the middle, that's the diaphragm. For me, that is going 10 to a dozen. It's really happy to be engaged this morning. And then just to see what happens higher up, let's put your hand up here. Can you feel how the breath is moving, how you're what we call engaging the breath? This is the breath that we need to pull up. Imagine you're pulling it up from like a well, or imagine you're still that tree that we planted and you're pulling your breath practically from the roots of your toes all the way up. Now we've done that, we need to get some noise going. So can you give me an elephant? Really move your body. I know it's ridiculous, but come on, guys. I mean, you know, I'm doing it. I hope you're doing it at home with me. Go from low to high. Make all the noise you can. Right, we're nice and limber. Let's go to really getting the breath out. I'd like you to pretend that you're the biggest snake in the world. Give me a short, sharp hiss. Angry snake. Angry snake. And now we're going to become a really slow, sneaky snake. How long can you put your hiss out for? Okay, you probably beat me, but let's give it a go. Are you still going? Running out of breath yet? And I'm out of breath. I hope you got to the far end of your breath and used up all of it. And we're going to do the same thing now as buzzy bees. And I've got an extra step for you. When you get to the end of your buzzy bee, I'd like you to have your hand on your tummy to feel what happens when you let back in all the air you let out. So essentially, you're like a big balloon, and all that air goes out, but at the end, like a sponge that's been really squeezed of water, if you put it in the bath, in other words, if you give your lungs the chance for the air, it completely reinflates. So I'd like you to get to the end of your really long buzz, like the longest buzzy bee, and then I want you to allow the air back in. It's what we call a singer's splat. Okay, so are you ready with a big buzz? Buzz. I really hope you're all doing this at home. Trying to get my air out. Are you ready? Ah, that's a nice feeling. So that's the splat we're looking for at the end of each phrase of your singing. Let it back in. Never feel like you're pulling in the air to sing. Just let it come in. Okay, so let's go forward to really loosening up our voices on a Sunday morning. Can you do for me a sound that goes zh, It's like, what sound is it? It's the French sound, isn't it? Je t'aime. So give me a and then we're going to do, once we've done the, we're going to do a, so what I'd like is for you to give me a pout, like a proper boohoo, boohoo. Finger each side of your mouth, can you see? So from this, we're going to breathe through our lips. That's without vocalizing. Give me that one first. And then we're going to put a sound into it. We're going to go. Now then, this is quite tricky. This is something that if you're not used to really gathering that air and getting it to whoosh through, it is not going to be that easy. So can you really focus on how much breath is coming from below? Let's do a little kind of moped sound. I like that one. So now that we've done that one, I'd like you to follow my finger. Let's start first of all on the. So when my finger goes up, you go up. When my finger goes down, you go down. So it's going to go like this. Do that for yourselves. Can you? Is there anyone else in your room, or can you just do it for yourself? Can you conduct yourself doing this? This time, I'd like you to do it on a but the I don't want it to be a from bang. I want it to be sing, sing. So can you say with me? Sing, sing, sing. Now give me a sing, and then I want that to be what follows my finger. Ready? Sing, 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 and again, sing, and again, sing, and again, sing, and again, sing. My tummy's rumbling. Sing. Let's do one more. Sing. And again. Sing. Very good. So let's get the tongue a little bit more involved. Let's do some consonants. Can you say for me? The tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. The tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. Let's try that. The tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. The tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. Let's go up one. The tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. The tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. And how much can you feel? Really concentrate on what you're feeling. How much can you feel that the tongue really is right here? It's behind those bottom teeth. They're all front teeth. Bottom teeth. The tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. And how much air are you finding you've got to do it? You can't just do this, the tip of the you've got to involve yourself. So really use all the air you've got. And now let's get the vowels going. So we've done the tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. So let's get a bit of me, 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 me. 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 Moo, 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 moo. 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 Me, 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 me. 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 Very good. Now let's make sure that once again our tongue isn't getting stressed. Okay. And now I reckon let's get some actual notes going. So we've got our posture is there. We've really worked on our breath. We've worked on the freedom of our voice. We've worked on making sure that it can pitch, it can up and down, we can do the individual notes. And now we really are going to bring it to the individual notes. So let's go with, where are we? Yeah, that's fine. So this is going to be number 1. I say to you, this is number 1. And we're going to go very slowly on the notes. It's going to go 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Do you see where we're going with this? We're then going to 4, to 5, to 6, to 7, to 8. So bear with me. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can't count. I can only sing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How are you doing? Are you with me? Was that fun? I'd like to add something into that to really keep what we call our inner voice going as well as our outer voice. So we've got our numbers 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. When we get to number 3, don't sing it. Take it out. Give me a click. 1, 2, 2, 1. Okay. When we get to number 5, you're gonna clap. And when we get to number 8, you're gonna jump. So we're gonna do a click on 3. We're gonna do a clap on 5. We're gonna do a on 8. And I want to hear houses across the country bumping as you land on number 8. So let's try it really. Let's try it carefully. Okay. Comfy, comfy. Posture, posture. This is number 1. Let's go. 1, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2, 1. Did you hear number 3 in your head? 1, 2, 4, 2, 1. Keep in your head. 1, 2, 4, 4, 2, 1. Up to 6. 1, 2, 4, 6, 4, 2, 1. Up to 7. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 6, 4, 2, 1. Up to 8. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 7, 6, 4, 2, 1. I hope you're still with me. I hope this is a song that you go and teach to other people. It's one of my favourite warm-ups. The funniest thing is watching it with a group of my children where one person gets it wrong and everybody giggles for like 10 minutes. But the important thing about this one is making sure you're using your inner voice. Even though you didn't sing number 3, I bet you heard it in your head. So it's all about keeping the music going, even if it's just internal. So I'd like to do, thirsty today, I'd like us to do a song that we all know, okay, to make sure that we've got this sense of how we're pitching, how we're using our bodies. So, you all know the song London's Burning. And in order to really get the song into all of our bodies, let's actually use some actions, okay? So London's go with that note. So it's going to be burning, burning, London's burning, London's burning. Fetch the engine, fetch the engine. Fire, 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 fire. Pour on water, pour on water. Okay, so here's our first note. And let's do this with as much as we can of the tip of the tongue, the teeth and the lips. Let's really get our breath at the beginning and end of every sentence, okay? We're really using that splat technique. Let the breath in and off we go, and let's make sure that we're super comfy. So, with all the energy you can muster on a Sunday morning, and possibly alone, possibly with other people in the family, so hey, we can turn this into a round. Let's sing London's Burning is going from here, and 1, 2. London's burning, London's burning, fetch the engine, fetch the engine, fire, 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 pour on water, pour on water. Good job. So before we do it again, let's see what we're focusing on, even in this really, really simple nursery rhyme that we all know. We're really going for the consonants, okay? London's burning, fetch the engine, fetch the engine, fire, 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 pour on water, pour on water. So So that's one thing we're really thinking about. We're thinking about consonants. We're also thinking about the air, because a bit like the fire engines have to get the water, we need to keep replenishing our air. So we want a big London's burning. Yeah, the biggest breath before you even start. And on top of all of that, we're really going to focus on keeping a nice line going all the way through. So it could be London's burning, London's, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go for what we call legato, smooth singing. London's burning, London's burning. Okay, so all of these things together. Are we ready? A 1, 2. London's burning, London's burning. Fetch the engine, fetch the engine. Fire, 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 fire. Pour on water, pour on water. Yay, great. So we did a song together. Well, I hope we did. I hope you're singing along at home. Otherwise, I feel like a right numpty standing here right now. So let's do a song that I would like us all to sing. And in fact, I'd like to see how far this song can get around the world. Before we come to the Singalongathon, would you send me any questions you've got? We'll have time at the end once we've learnt this song together, and I can see some questions in the comments. So anything you want to ask me, you can. We'll have a bit of time. Also, if you end up with questions that you'd like to ask me later during the day, maybe in the middle of your Sunday roast, you go, I forgot to ask her that. Please feel free to send them to Make Music Day, and I'll do my best to answer them as the day goes along. So what we're going to do is a song called Tony Chestnut. Tony Chestnut is an absolute winner. It's about moving, and it's very much about singing. The song goes, Tony Chestnut knows I love him. Tony knows, Tony knows. Tony Chestnut knows I love him. That's what Tony knows. Isn't he nice? I like Tony. I very much like Tony. But let's just guess where this song is going. You know the tune, I'm thinking, yeah? Dee, 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 dee. Tony Chestnut knows I love him. Tony knows, Tony knows. Tony Chestnut knows I love him. That's what Tony knows. Okay, let's get some actions, shall we? Now, you can't quite see my feet, which is irritating because you need to. But we're going to bend down because it's going to go toe, me, chess, nut. See where we're going with this, huh? So, toe, me, chess, nut. Nose, I love him. Let's try that again together. Shall we sing it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Tony Chestnut knows I love him. Got it? Toe, me, chestnut, knows I love him. So then we're going to go toe, me, nose. And again, toe, me, nose. I'm sorry you can't see my toes. I need to be on a little kind of box. So all the way to there. Okay, it's going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tony Chestnut knows I love him. Tony knows, Tony knows. Okay, how are we doing so far? Are we loving it? Are we loving it? Let's do the second half. So it's the same again to start with. It's going to be toe, knee, chestnut. Knows I love him. That's what toe, knee, nose. Ta-da! So let's do the second half. So it's going to go Tony Chestnut knows I love him. That's what Tony knows. Yeah, it's a winner. So should we go through it together from the beginning? Now, my idea with this, and the idea behind Make Music Day's Sing-Alongathon, is that I would like you to teach this song to everybody you meet today. Obviously, you can't meet many people at the moment, but you might see them on Zoom. You might say to them over the family quiz, hey guys, got a song for you. Let's get up. Let's sing together. You might be having a cup of tea with Grandma. You might say, Grandma, put the cup of tea down. I'd like to teach you a song. Maybe because it's Father's Day, you're giving someone a big hug and you go, while I'm hugging you, because we're allowed to, because we're in the same bubble, let me teach you a song that we can do together. I'd like Tony Chestnut to get from here to, I don't know, New Zealand. I'd like to hear this song sung all over the world, but definitely here in the UK. Let's make it like a #1. So let's go from the beginning. So the words are Tony Chestnut knows I love him. Tony knows, Tony knows. Tony Chestnut knows I love him. That's what Tony knows. Okie dokie, bring some questions in as well, because once we've done this, I'll answer a couple of questions before I hand you over. Comfy, comfy, yeah. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tony Chestnut knows I love him. Tony knows. Tony knows. Tony Chestnut knows I love him. That's what Tony knows. Yes, if you got that right. And yes, if you didn't get it right, because it's funnier that way. And I'm going to add in something extra, which is we're going to do that inner voice we did earlier. We're going to do that 1, 2, 3. We took out something, didn't we? We took out some numbers. We're going to take out nose. Let's take out the word nose. So we're not going to sing the word nose. We're just going to action the word nose. Okay, are you ready? So don't sing the word nose. Just show me. 2, 3, 4. Tony Chestnut. I love him. Tony Chestnut. I love him. That's what Tony. Ta-da! And you can do it again. You could take out chest. You can take out. I mean, you could take out the entire song, couldn't you? Frankly, and just do the actions. But please, let's see how far we can get Tony Chestnut on our Singalongathon on Make Music Day. Now I've got a couple of questions coming up. So what do I love most about singing? Do you know what I love about singing is the communication. I love the fact that whether it's the tune or the words, it's always a story and it's one that you're sharing with your audience. And so it's a bit like someone's told you a secret and you get to share it with people kind of through your own voice and through your own form of communication. So that's what I love about singing. How do I handle my nerves when I'm singing live? I focus on that communication, actually. I think about the story I'm telling. I've got a good breathing tip, which is if you breathe in for 4 beats and out to 8. That's a really good way of calming your nerves. Do 3 cycles of that, and that's a really good way of doing it. But also focusing on the why, focusing on why I'm there, what my story is, and what my communication is. My most memorable performance, I reckon that does have to be the royal wedding when I sang for Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, not just because I sang at the royal wedding, because I met George Clooney and Idris Elba. So, I mean, that was a reason to go into singing in the first place, wasn't it? Look, everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. There's lots coming up for you after me. There is the sofa singers, and you're quite nicely warmed up by now. So I suggest you make yourselves comfy. Maybe you want a cup of tea somewhere in there as well. I don't know how you fit it all in today. Make time for the singing. Look forward later on. We've got a premiere coming from Rebels with a Cause. Make sure that you sing all day. Now that I've got you going, please can we spread this song everywhere and let's keep Make Music Day going. Let's quite simply all day make music. Thanks very much, guys. Bye-bye.